Yo, just want to apologize for shutting down before. Apologies, my apologies. I'm sorry. Not the greatest stream, but we'll get through it. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna chat with you guys. Just let me get a few more people in here, and then we could go right back into where we left off. I did see the knockouts, though. I did see Ortiz get his knockout. Well, I don't know what that was, but some kind of, I guess this guy got some kind of a leg injury. But I just turned back to Hrgovic versus Booker. We're in the fourth round of that fight. And Hrgovic just looks like he's just pretty much cruising. Booker's pretty durable. You know, Pulev didn't get in stoppage, so I'm not, I don't know what to really expect here from Hrgovic. But I did see the Zhang fight, the knockout, and I did see the Frank Sanchez stoppage as well. All right, didn't watch the whole thing, but I was flipping back and forth a little bit with Zhang. But listen, I got a few of you guys back. Really apologize for shutting down on you guys like that. All right. But I had to get off here for a little bit. No, Ortiz opponent wasn't good, and I didn't expect much. I saw that Joseph Parker knocked him out. Somebody else knocked him out too. But yeah, he went down and he suffered some kind of leg or knee injury, I guess. I don't know. I saw the replay. I don't know what kind of injury he got, but if he got KO'd by Charles Martin and Joseph Parker, I wasn't really expecting much from him. He's a young guy and he got dropped. It wasn't even he got dropped. He just fell to the ground because it was not a clean punch in there. Yeah, Devin, you think he just flopped? I mean, maybe he did just take a dive. I have no idea, but it just sucks because that fight means nothing. It means nothing. It doesn't do anything for Ortiz. It does nothing. It's just a waste. And it sucks because it's on Fox. It's not like it's on a premium channel. It's on Fox 5. It's on D network, like on regular TV for the world to see. And that's what happens. Ortiz gets a flop. This guy, and you know what? The Frank Sanchez fight was a pretty good fight. And then Ortiz, I don't think that's corruption, bro. I seriously don't believe that this guy, Flores, was just, it was part of the plan for him to fall over. I think Flores just didn't want any parts of this fight and he just fell over. It is what it is. I would not expect to ever see him on TV again. That guy, he already got knocked out twice. And for him to just fall over like that and just not fight anymore, it's embarrassing. And especially it being on Fox 5, where everybody's watching, fresh off the Joe Biden interview. That was terrible. That was really, really bad for PBC. That was bad. But the Frank Sanchez fight was pretty good. Good performance by him. And, right now this Hrgovic fight is moving kind of slowly. I haven't been watching the whole thing because I had to leave this fight in order to watch the Luis Ortiz fight. But not much going on here. But I was very impressed with Zhang's knockout. When I was watching Zhang fight, first time me seeing him fight, never seen him fight before. And, as I'm watching the fight, I'm like, he's a big dude. He can box. Looks kind of slow, but, he can box. But that knockout, the counter right hand and the straight left hook following it, that was very impressive. It was quick and it was out of nowhere, and it was a good knockout. Like I was very impressed with that knockout. That was good. All right. Again, if you guys were here earlier, again, just I apologize for leaving earlier. The Zhang looked good. Zhang looked good. I would like to see a little bit more of him though. I had never seen him fight before, so I am gonna go on YouTube and check his stuff out, and maybe we can speak more on him. They just stopped the Hrgovic fight. Him and Booker are friends because they sparred before. So, but Hrgovic is over, and I think Devin Haney is next. I believe the Devin Haney fight is the next fight, which is good, and it's not that late. All right. Oh man, I had to leave you guys earlier. My bad. My bad. Everybody is gone now. Dropped down to 35 people. But yo, shout out to everyone that's here. Shout out to all the loyal fans that came back. More corruption and fraud in that fight than the election. That fight reminded me of when Wilder and Malik Scott fight. No. Don't go there because people are going to start going crazy. This card is flying by. I believe Devin Haney is next. Malik Scott and Wilder was definitely a flop. But at least in that fight, there was a punch. This, I don't know what this Ortiz thing was. That was just, this guy he just fell over. I don't know what that was. All right, but that Deontay Wilder Malik Scott fight was definitely a flop. I mean, that's his boy, These guys are like, they're tight. Of course he's not gonna fight him. We didn't know how tight they were, but it didn't make sense, I mean, when we saw the flop and then you see all the fights after, and you see Malik Scott in his corner for every fight, I was like, wait a minute, like, yo. What's up, Arlette? What's going on? Welsh, Corrales, Deuce, thank you guys for checking back in, man. Not as many people in, but we'll get them back. We'll get them back, man. Yeah, this was worse because it was no punch. I think Ortiz just like, I don't even know. You know what? I saw the replay. I don't know what happened, but I do know that there was no connection in any punch at all. At least with the Wilder Malik Scott fight, Wilder did punch him, and some of it did have contact with the back of his head. So you can make an argument that it was a legit punch. But this was just nothing. It was just the guy just fell over. D-Style, what's up, man? Are you celebrating the Biden win? Is that what you celebrated? I know earlier everybody was outside partying because of the election results. Okay, got you. All right, yeah, everybody was outside playing music. The bells was ringing. Everybody was outside celebrating. I mean, okay. D-Style, what's up, bro? What's going on, Anthony? P100, man, what's up? Yo, but I'm definitely gonna check out this dude Zhang and see what he's about and look up his fights and everything. Ortiz versus Ruiz. Yo, so this is Ortiz's first fight since he lost to Wilder last year. And the fight is over 1 round. We don't need any more tune-ups. Can we at least agree, regardless of how bad that fight ended just now, can we at least agree that we don't need any more Ortiz tune-ups? Like, he needs to go straight into a real fight. He doesn't have the time to keep tuning up. I know that fight was a mistake, But he shouldn't have been fighting guys like that to begin with. You know? Focus. Thank you. Thank you, everybody that came back. Thank you. I'm sure 125th Street is crazy right now. Yeah, Pulev wasn't able to finish Rydell. We were speaking about that earlier. Now, Ortiz, I would like to see him against, again, I don't think he's going to do Ruiz because Ruiz is probably going to fight Wilder, if anything. That would be the biggest PBC fight that can be made. You know, if Joshua is to go on to fight Tyson Fury, then, you know, that's the fight to be made if you're on the PBC. So I don't know if Ortiz is going to get a shot at him. But if Ortiz doesn't fight him, yo, who wins that fight, by the way? Who do you guys think wins that fight between Ortiz and Ruiz? I would like to see Ortiz versus Charles Martin. I would like to see that fight. And I want to see Hunter. I want to see Michael Hunter fight him. Martin knocks out. You think Charles Martin knocks out Ortiz? I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible, but I don't know, man. Charles Martin knocks out Ortiz? Ortiz is old. I don't think we see a K. I don't think we see a KO in that fight. I don't think we see a KO. I favor Ortiz over Martin. I think it's going to be a decision for Ortiz if they were to fight. But I wouldn't just say that Martin would knock Ortiz out, though. I don't know about that. D-Style later, bro. Probably in the state age just bite it. All right. Yo, Ivan, speaking on that, when I saw Chang or Zhang, I'm sorry, Zhang, when I saw Zhang get his knockout, and then when I saw Hrgovic coming out, I said to myself, I said the very same thing. I said, these two should be fighting. But Zhang, I believe, is already 37. So he doesn't really have time to play around. But if they were to fight, based on what I've seen from both, and Zhang had a very, very impressive knockout, I would expect Hrgovic to beat him. All right. What I want to see is Hrgovic fight a Frank Sanchez. That's what I really want to see. I want to see that fight. I like Frank Sanchez. I'm very, very impressed with him. I don't know how old he really is, but I'm very, very impressed with him. But I don't think he's the age. How old is Frank Sanchez? How old are they? How old is Frank Sanchez actually listed? Oh, they got him at 28 years old. Yo, D-Style, good luck on the super chat, man. The donation. Appreciate it, yo. Sanchez don't look old, but he don't look 28. Sanchez look like he's in his younger 30s, though. He's not 28, but he doesn't look old. I wouldn't say he look old. Sanchez look like he's like 33 years old, 34. He not 28, though. Yo, Franks, come on, yo. Come on. All right, come on, y'all. Knock it off. Stop. He's not 38 years old, yo. 35, the oldest, the absolute oldest, 35. He's not 38 years old. Come on, y'all. He's not 38. He's 30 to 35. He's not 28. He's not in his 20s no more, but all right. So fight should be coming up soon. They're done with Hrgovic. who wins between Sanchez and Hrgovic? Who wins that fight? No, F.A. Ajagba, I don't want to. I mean, he should be fighting guys like Hrgovic and Sanchez. He should be. But I think he gets beaten by both. I think F.A. Ajagba needs a little bit more time to grow and polish up his skills. F.A. he has a lot of power, a big right hand. I think he needs a little bit more time. These last few fights that I've seen him in, has shown me that he needs more time. He needs to develop a little bit more. If they put him in the ring with a Hrgovic or like some of these more seasoned amateur fighters, he's gonna get exposed. You know, I'm very impressed with Sanchez. By the way, though, I would pick him to beat Hrgovic as well. Zhang been dropped a few times by journeyman. They saying him for an easy and saving him for an easy and big payday for AJ in China. Ah, no way. They would never put him in a ring with AJ. Nah, man. AJ wouldn't fight that dude. Even with his background and his fan base that he has, if he has one, I'm sure he does because he is from China. They would never put AJ in there with that dude. Ortiz, that's not Ortiz's fault. How did he disappoint boxing tonight? That's not Ortiz's fault. That's their fault for putting him in a ring with a guys like Alexander Flores. They should have never put him in a ring with a guy like that. That's not his fault. He shouldn't have been fighting guys on that level. But that's not his fault. He didn't do anything wrong. I don't know Dubois is the future of the division. I think he's one of the best guys that's there as far as like for later, but I'm not so sure yet. I still want to see more from him too. F.A. Ajagba is the best power punching boxer in the boxing right now. He might be, but that's the one thing he has. Tony Oka is ready for top level. He's another guy, you know. We was talking about him earlier. Tony Oka is another guy that we got to look out for. I would like to see what he can do too. You know, I want to see more from him. Gomez miss. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm trying to catch up to the comments, y'all. Don't second job, but he's just really slow. FA is very slow, and he doesn't have anything else. But the problem with FA Ajagba is that he doesn't have much punch variety there. You know, it's just the jab to set up to the right hand, and it's that over and over again. You're not getting much else. And he is slow, yes. And he doesn't have good defense. He doesn't move his head at all. He's there to get hit, you know. If he fights a really big puncher, I just think he's going to get exposed right now. He is a big puncher. You know, I mean, he is a guy. He's known for the guy that made the guy quit and walk out of the ring on him. Listen, he got a lot of buzz from that. But as far as this heavyweight division right now, there's a lot of guys that's out there that are good. And I'm not even talking about the top guys. I'm talking about the top 20, top 25, top 30 guys. There's guys that's there that's better than him. You don't think? I already think Jared Anderson is better than him. And y'all might kill me for saying that, but I think he's already better. I'm more impressed with him than F.A. Ajagba, even though he's not, you know, he hasn't fought the same level fighters. From what I've seen, I'm more impressed with Jared Anderson's boxing ability already. Ruiz would be F.A. Ruiz is good, though. I wouldn't even compare those two now, right now. Since we're speaking about Ruiz, if you guys seen the fight, who you thought won the fight between Ruiz and Joseph Parker back then? That was a very close fight. I remember covering that fight here. I mean, I wasn't doing live videos at the time, but I did a review right after the fight. Who do you guys think won that fight that day? I think I had it a draw, but I think if that fight was in America, Ruiz would have won that fight. Maybe I did. Maybe I had Ruiz up around. We got to revisit that fight. That's a fight I want to go back and watch. I definitely want to go back and watch. Parker had issues with him and Carlos Takam. Carlos Takam gave Parker a really, really, really tough fight. Parker had some tough fights once he stepped up. Haney should be fighting next. It should be starting really soon. They're getting ready to come out. I had Ruiz up 2 rounds. This is a fight that we can do a future live on because that was a close fight. I would like to go back and watch that fight. So if I go back and watch it, I'll make sure I'll jump on live with you guys and we can watch it together. Right now we'll put Povetkin in the top 5 over that win over Dillian White. I would put Povetkin in the top 5. Gamboa looks slow and out of shape. Yeah. I'm not expecting much from Gamboa tonight, man. I think Devin Haney is going to make a statement in his performance tonight. Fight should be starting, Sean. As soon as the fight starts, I'm going to let you guys know. Well, as soon as they walk to the ring, I'm going to let you guys know. Yo, Devin Haney actually struggled against that last fighter he fought. That last guy was one, but you know what? It wasn't Devin's. It wasn't a poor performance by Devin. I think he fought someone that was good that was just unknown. You know? That what's his name? Alfredo Santiago. That guy was actually pretty good, even though we never heard of him. Devin Haney struggled against him. He was a tall, long fighter, and he got a couple rounds on Haney. That was a tough fight for Haney. What round are they on? The fight hasn't started yet. It's going to be starting in a few minutes. Yeah, he was a good undefeated fighter. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did that guy have like a good amateur background or something? I remember they were talking about him, and they were saying something about that dude. I don't know if he was a good amateur or something, but that guy was definitely a lot better than advertised. He might have been, you know, who was the other fighter that Haney fought that was undefeated before? Abdullayev. Abdullayev was supposed to be a better opponent. That was supposed to be the best opponent for Haney. But Haney destroyed him. The styles just didn't match up too well. That other guy was much better. Gamboa will win by knockout. All right. He definitely. Imagine. I think somebody said that on here earlier. Imagine Gamboa knocked Haney out. Nah, that's. Come on, y'all. That would be a huge upset. Haney will outclass Gamboa, and Gamboa might quit in his corner. That's my prediction. I actually believe Haney in being dominant so much. I love Gamboa, by the way. I was a big Gamboa fan, but Gamboa would definitely have flaws, even in his prime. I'm talking about 2008 Gamboa. I think any version of Haney, even Haney right now, would have gave Gamboa issues, even back then, only because Gamboa was really, really wild and he used to leave himself open and he used to get clipped and dropped a lot back then. So Devin definitely beats him right now. Gamboa is walking to the ring, y'all. He's walking right to the ring right now. He's entering the ring. And we just got to wait for Devin Haney. Yo, man, imagine we got Gamboa and Mikey back then. That was another good fight we didn't get. That's a good fight we didn't get. Tim Bradley against Amir Khan at 140. Another fight I really wanted that we didn't get. Gamboa has a belly. Mikey Garcia versus Tank. Who I got? I got Mikey for now. Like if Mikey were to come down to fight Tank at 135, which would be a good fight. They should try to work on making that fight happen. I'm thinking Mikey for now. Rios versus Provodnikov. That was a fight that people wanted back then. That was definitely a fan favorite fight that people wanted. Devin Haney is coming out to the ring. He's about to do his walkout now. Yeah. Is Mikey already 35? Let's see. No, Mikey is at 32. He'll be 33 in a few weeks, though. He'll be 33 next month. I don't think that's too old. Mikey was already champion very young. So I knew he couldn't be 35 already. Yeah, I would lean a little bit towards Mikey, but I don't know. That would be a good fight. Here comes Devin Haney now. He's walking out. The thing with damn, what was I about to say? The thing with Tank. Tank is not gonna fight that same fight every fight. The Tank that we saw against Leo Santa Cruz is not the same guy we're gonna see every time he fights. You know, Tank could definitely switch it up. But I still would pick Mikey. Remember when Andre Ward said if he came back, he would fight Anthony Joshua? Man, tripping. Listen, when Andre Ward said that, there were a lot of people that was thinking like maybe he could be AJ. A lot of people were saying that. Not a lot, but there were people that were saying it. I definitely read comments of people saying if Ward came back, he would beat Joshua. I did see that. Oh, I didn't see you said Devin almost fell coming in the ring. That would have been bad. I think the wire did say that. The wire would say that. The wire is not a good much of he's never been impressed with AJ or Wilder. He's never really been impressed with both. But shout out to Wire. I will never be nearly as knowledgeable about boxing as he is, but sometimes he has the most weirdest random picks or like the most random views on certain boxers. I think Andre Ward would have had issues at cruiserweight. Look like an older Haney. Okay. I don't think so. Oh, so you got to agree with that? That's crazy. Y'all disrespecting me now. Cruiserweight max weight for Ward. Fantasy fight Andre Ward or Roy Jones Prime. I spoke about that before, long time ago. That is a personal fantasy fight for me. If they were to actually fight, at 175, I think Ward would be a hard fight for Roy, to be honest. Like, off top, my first thought, Roy Jones will win. Roy Jones will win. But, you know, when I think about it, Andre Ward would be a very hard fight for Roy Jones. Like, he would be a tough fight. He's not going to fight in a way Roy would like. Like, if you look at Roy's opponents, and I'm not trying to, because Roy is my second favorite fighter all time. Andre Ward is probably like my number 9 or 10 or maybe 12. Roy and who he's faced, like before he moved up to heavyweight and did that, I think Andre Ward would have had a better chance than everybody else that Roy faced before he faced Tarver, before his loss. Before his first loss, Andre Ward would have had a better shot than anyone else on his resume, I think, of beating him. But Roy Jones did beat James Toney. Roy Jones did beat James Toney. I'm not too sure if I rate Andre Ward over James Toney. I don't know. It's a good debate. It's something that we can definitely have a video on at some point. Thank you, Arlette. Appreciate it. Chris. Roy at 68 and 75. Ward would be the fastest cruiserweight ever, maybe ever, but Usyk and Holyfield are the best cruiserweights. All right, round 1, y'all. Let's go. Haney lands a jab to the body. Lands another jab to the body. They just filling each other out. It's in round 1, guys. Gamboa doesn't look good, man. He looks chubby, man. There's no definition in his body. Haney lands another jab to the body. To be honest, Gamboa is fat. He's fat around his face and everything. He looked better against Tank in physical shape. Another jab to the body landed by Haney. Gamboa hasn't really landed anything yet. But Haney's taking it easy. Nice right hand landed by Haney. Let me lower this down. All right, they tied up. Gamboa did land a jab in there. Another jab to the body by Haney. Chess match so far, but it's they filling out round. Jabbed up top, landed by Haney. Not much action yet, y'all. Not much. Another jab landed by Haney. Haney steps in. All right. All right, here we go. Gamboa, they go into a little hold ring around the rosy thing. Haney did step in with a left hook, but I'm not sure if it landed clean for that little scuffle they had. Haney's been throwing landing a lot of jabs to the body so far. Definitely his round so far. We got 30 seconds left in the first round here. Gamboa, outside of a jab, hasn't really landed anything clean like that. Haney shoots the right hand but misses. Gamboa steps in, snuck a hook in there. All right, little tie up, break up. All right, round one coming to a close. Round one done. Haney round. Filling out round. Gamboa, what do you guys think? Gamboa doesn't. Yeah, Gamboa doesn't look good, man. He's real chubby around the face. You know what I'm saying? Guys, make sure you hit that like if you're just jumping in. And again, you know, if you guys were here earlier, just want to apologize for checking out earlier. Didn't get to cover the heavyweight fights. But if you are in here, just hit that like button for me real quick. And welcome. All right, so round two is about to start now. Round one, Haney got it. He landed a good 10, 11 jabs to the body, but not much action. Not much from Gamboa yet. But it's definitely a chess match right now. Not much. Let's see if Haney opens up a little more this round. Haney is, by the way, Haney is just not in super attack mode yet. He's fighting very cautiously. Lands a jab up top. Lands another jab up top. All right. They're in the center of the ring right now. For a very calm fight. Another jab to the body landed by Haney. Gamboa is kind of just standing there right now, to be honest. He looks very hesitant. He tried to counter, but he didn't get in. There's a big difference in their reach. Nice hook. Haney steps in, lands a nice quick hook. They tie up. Ref breaks them up. We're a minute into the second round. Haney sneaks another jab to the body. Haney counters with a jab. Gamboa tries to step in and ambush him, but he missed. Threw a combination, but didn't land. Didn't look slow. Doesn't look quick. Haney didn't have any trouble slipping those shots. We're about halfway through the second round, still filling each other out. Haney lands another jab to the body. Haney's waiting to counter. Gamboa's not throwing anything right now, guys. Nice right hand landed by Haney over the top. Very clean. Lands a jab up top. Jab to the body. Gamboa's just circling, but Gamboa's trying to get something going. He's trying to get a rhythm going, but he hasn't really been landing anything yet. It's been real easy for Haney so far. He's just in cruise control so far. Haney's just walking him down. Gamboa sneaks a jab in there. Haney's just pumping that jab. You got to remember, Haney is a little rusty as well. He hasn't been in the ring in a while. So I guess that's why he's taking it easy for now. 15 seconds left in the second round. Another jab to the body by Haney. Oh, he steps in the left, misses a hook. Round 2 is done. Another Haney round. Easy fight to call. What you guys think? Pretty slow fight so far. Not much going on. Haney's being cautious. Shaking off some of the rust. What's going on there? What's up, everybody that's just checking in? We are going into the third round. If you're just checking in, we're going into the third round. I scored the first 2 rounds for Haney, but not much action yet. Just mainly jabs. Haney landed a couple right hands, a hook, but nothing big. All right, round 3, y'all. All right. Gamboa steps in with a right hand to the body that landed. Gamboa is pushing the pace now. Oh, he got caught by Haney. He stepped in, and Haney timed the right hand. All right. All right, they both. Gamboa seems like he wants to fight a little bit now. Haney lands a jab to the body. Gamboa lands a jab to the body. Gamboa is coming forward. He steps in, throws a hook, follows it up with a right hand. Nothing lands clean, though. They're both tied up now. Gamboa lands a jab to the body. Haney's coming forward now, lands a jab, throws a right hand, misses, blocked by Gamboa. Another right hand, blocked by Gamboa. Haney lands a right hand to the body. Haney steps in, throws another right hand, but is blocked, and they're tied up. We about a little over halfway done in the third round. Another jab to the body by Haney. Right hand to the body by Haney. Nice, clean right hand to the body. He lands another one and follows it up with a left hook, which was blocked by Gamboa, but Haney lands a jab. Gamboa started pressing the action earlier this round, but he slowed down a bit. Haney's countering, landing some good shots here. He's starting to get a good rhythm going. 40 seconds left into the third round. All right, jab landed by Haney. Gamboa tries to counter but misses. Oh, nice right hand landed up top by Haney. They both are hooked to the body. Tied up. Round's about to end. All right, round 3's out. Another round for Haney. 3-0 for Haney. 3-0. What you guys think? Gary Russell should be in that ring. I mean, not for nothing. And I really want Gary. I don't want Gary moving up to 135. But but to be honest, Gary Russell, even a smaller Gary Russell, would probably bring more of a fight than Gamboa. You know? Like, I don't want these guys at 135 just beating up guys that's smaller, but it would have been a better fight, to be honest. All right, round 4, y'all. Very easy fight to score right now. Gamboa hasn't really done much. Gamboa definitely isn't what he used to be, but let's see how this fight goes. Gamboa started out throwing a couple right hands, but missed so far. Didn't connect with anything yet. Haney landed a couple jabs to the body about 30 seconds into the fourth round. You can definitely tell that the reach difference is a issue for Gamboa. I mean, it's always been an issue. He's always had short arms. All right, but he's having a hard time stepping in and countering, you know? Haney is fighting a very smart fight. All right, he's being very defensive. He's not in straight attack mode. You know, he's coming forward, but he's fighting very cautious still. Gamboa stepped in and threw a hook and followed it up with a big right hand, but it was blocked by Haney. Haney's very quick. Reflexes look sharp. Haney lands a right hand up top. Gamboa's fighting a little bit, though. He's fighting in there. He just landed a jab to the body. It's not doing much, but he is fighting at least. Oh, nice combination up top landed by Haney. Another combination landed by Haney. Good work so far by Haney. He's taking a little bit more chances this round. Throwing combinations now. All right, we got a minute left. Another right hand up top landed. They are tied up. The thing is, too, whenever Haney lands, Gamboa immediately ties up. You know, he's not letting Haney like throw combinations. He's trying not to. Nice. Haney ducks and counters to the body. Lands cleans. Oh, all right. So the referee's giving Gamboa a warning right now. They were tied up. Ref stepped in to break it up, and Gamboa sneaks a shot in there while they're breaking it up. All right. But they're back on now. 20 seconds left in the fourth round. Jab to the body by Haney. All right, round over. Another Haney round. He opened up a little bit more in that round. So did Gamboa. It was a little action in there, a little bit, nothing much, but another Haney round. It's been an easy fight to score so far. 4 rounds in, 4-0 to Haney, and no significant punches yet. Haney definitely landed the cleaner punches, but he hasn't really hurt Gamboa yet. You know, Gamboa a couple times in the 3rd and 4th round stepped in and tried to throw combinations, but he hasn't really landed anything clean yet, at least as far as big shots. Not yet. All right. But Haney's in full control. And that's that. We're going into the 5th round. Noby Barnes, thank you. Mac Dad, what's up? Deed, what's up? Arthur, Deuce, what's up? Unbiased, what's good? All right, round 5, y'all. Round 5. Make sure you guys are new. Hit that subscribe button if you want to check me out for more future commentary. Almost every weekend, I'm here. Remember, Devin Haney. Now, Devin Haney in this round, he's closed the gap a little bit. He's not as far out. So I think he's ready to go. He's coming in. He's throwing more punches now. We're in the 5th round. He's throwing more combinations. Not all of them are landing clean, but he's opening up a little bit more against Gamboa. That didn't land. We're in a minute in the 5th round. A minute in. We got 2 minutes to go. All right, so Devin Haney looks like he's back on the outside. He's looking to counter and catch Gamboa as he steps in. Nice jab landed by Haney up top. Gamboa's not really doing much of anything. All right, come on, y'all. Let's get this fight going. Let's get it going. Let's get some action in here. Jab to the body landed down low. Oh, nice counter by Gamboa. He caught Haney with a good shot just now. Nice counter. Backed Haney up a little bit, and they tied up. We got a minute left in the 5th round, y'all. Gamboa's leaping in, throwing combinations. Gamboa, you know what? To be honest, I'm not saying Gamboa's hurt or anything. We know what happened in the Tank fight. Gamboa doesn't move well anymore, too. And I've noticed that with his feet, he keeps getting tangled up with his feet. Like if you're watching a fight right now, we're about 45 seconds left in the 5th round. Watch Gamboa's legs. He just doesn't look stable, you know? If you guys, I don't know if you guys notice it. I don't know if it's just me, but his legs just doesn't look stable. They don't look strong. We got 20 seconds left in the 5th round, y'all. Gamboa opened up a little bit this round, but again, he would just step in and throw punches. Oh, nice left hook. Nice left hook by Haney. Very, very nice. Very clean. One of the best punches in this fight so far. And the 5th round is over. And I have it 5-zip. Haney. Yeah, you guys, Pete. Haney, his legs are bad. It's not just me. You know, I noticed even in the 1st round. But it's his legs. He's like wobbling around a little bit, you know? His legs just doesn't look strong. Gamboa getting on. Gamboa will quit in his corner. I hope not. I hope not, because, you know, not for nothing. Not for nothing. As far as the first, because we're going in the 6th round. As far as the first, I mean, I don't want to compare him to Tank. You know why? Because Gamboa did hurt his leg very early. But I was so far, I was a little bit more impressed with Tank. If we're comparing the first 5 rounds with each other, I was more impressed with Tank. It's just that after the 5th or 6th round, Tank kind of just disappeared a little bit. He slowed down, you know? He wasn't active anymore. Haney throws a combination, but it's blocked. He throws, yeah, that left hook was kind of low. Haney throws a low shot, but it was a warning. It didn't hit anything. Haney caught him with another check left hook, landed it clean. Nice jab. Pops Gamboa head back. Fight in the center of the ring right now. We a minute into the 6th round. If you're just checking in, we're in the 6th round with 2 minutes to go. Every round for Haney so far. Another jab by Haney. Gamboa. Haney's trying to get off the combination. Gamboa tied up. Too much tying up for me. Gamboa shoots a right hand to the body, but Haney catches him with a hook. Didn't land that clean, though. It's not much going on, guys. To be honest, man, I'm trying to give you guys great commentary, but there's not much going on in this fight, in this round right now. This is an ugly fight a little bit. A lot of complaining, tying up and stuff with Gamboa, really mainly. Oh, Haney's trying to fight a little bit here, but Gamboa was stepping in and holding. Oh, they exchanged. They exchanged a little bit. Gamboa got a couple shots in that little exchange they had. Nothing real clean, you know? 30 seconds left in the 6th round. Oh. It's not much action, guys, man. It's kind of a little bit of a snoozer so far. Round 6 is done. Trying to give you guys good commentary, but man, this not a good looking fight so far. Make sure you guys smash that like button, man. Let's get us over at least over 100, man. We got 230 viewers. Let's get these likes all the way up. Yeah, thanks, Nobi. I appreciate it. I'm trying to give y'all. I wish it was more fast paced so we could really get into it. You know, I love doing the commentary when there's a lot of action going on, and I can just be like, blah, 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 blah. You know, I want to be like that, but it's not much going on here. You know, Gamboa doesn't look good, and Haney's is fighting too cautious, in my opinion. All right, here we go, y'all. We are in the 7th round. I haven't given a round to Gamboa yet. All right, so we halfway done. My prediction was a stoppage by rounds in between rounds 6 to 8. That was my prediction. We're in the 7th round, and I haven't seen anything close to a knockout or a stoppage or a big punch. You know, Haney landed a couple good punches, but all right. Gamboa lunges in. Haney steps around him. No punches landed. Haney lands a punch to the body, lands a jab to the body. But we've been seeing that all night long. Haney's been landing. That's the one thing Haney's been consistent with is he's been consistently landing jabs to the body. Landed a few nice check left hooks, couple overhand rights, but nothing major. Haney looks good. I mean, as far as he's moving well. Oh, that was nice. Nice hook off the jab by Haney. Nice. Lands a jab, follows it up with a hook. Very good. But didn't hurt Gamboa. I haven't seen Haney hurt Gamboa yet. Haney set him up with a nice short right hand. Oh, Haney lands a big right hand. That was a big right hand. Thought Gamboa was going to go down, but Gamboa was still coming forward. He's not really fighting back much, though. He's not throwing anything. He's not letting his hands go. He wasn't letting his hands go. Oh, another lead left hook landed by Haney. They're tied up now. Gamboa's not really fighting. He's not letting his hands go. He's just tying up and looking at the ref. We have just over a minute left in the 7th round. Haney's being a little active. Another lead left hook, but it's blocked by Gamboa. Gamboa shoots a jab to the body, but misses. Haney's just stalking, looking to counter. Haney steps in, throws a combination, but misses. Gamboa's kind of torn in Haney. He missed the combination, so Gamboa's like leaning up with his hands down, like, "Oh, what was that?" Like one of those things. But he's not throwing anything. He's not doing anything. He's not firing back. We have 30 seconds left in the 7th round, y'all. Gamboa lands a jab to the body. Oh, nice uppercut. Haney steps back, shoots a counter uppercut right with his right hand while he was on the ropes. It was nice, but he didn't hurt Gamboa with it. 10 seconds left in the 7th round. Another lead left hook by Haney. Lands not that clean. 7th round is over. All 7 rounds goes to Haney. A little bit more action that round from Haney, but hasn't really hurt Gamboa yet. All right. Thank you. Thank you for the likes. Everybody's pushing for the likes, man. Embarrassing fight for both fighters. Yeah, I mean, you know what? Wasn't expecting much from Gamboa, to be honest. Haney's doing what he's supposed to do. I mean, he's winning. But that's just pretty much it, you know? I mean, he's stepping in and he's taking some risk. He's fighting a smart fight, but expected him a little bit more from him. Let's see what he does here. My prediction was 6 rounds to 8. So we're in the 8th round now. So I could still be right if he could get a stoppage here. All right. So Haney's starting out, shoots a jab to the body. They're both back in the center of the ring. Another jab to the body landed by Haney. Gamboa was just standing there, not really doing much, you know. Shoots a jab to the body, but misses. Definitely having issues with the lack of reach. Haney steps back, throws a right hand, but Gamboa was able to slip the shot. We need to see more. You know what Haney issue is right now? There's the one thing I can complain about outside for the fact that he's not taking many risks. He needs to feint more. You know, when he's stepping in, I noticed that whenever he does feint, he definitely, nice right hand landed by Haney. He does make Gamboa react to it, but he doesn't do it enough. He rarely does it. You know, he needs to catch. Oh, they both trade hook, but Haney lands clean. And Gamboa is tying up. I think that hook might have hurt Gamboa a little bit. I think if Haney can step in and try to trade with him without Gamboa, whenever Gamboa is doing a lot of holding, by the way, Gamboa is definitely making this an ugly fight because he's doing a lot of tying up. Gamboa, again, referee keeps stepping in and warning him. Take a point, give him a harsh warning, like, just got to stop. Haney is trying to fight right now, though. Whenever Haney steps in, Gamboa ties up. He's tied up again. He's holding his arm. He's doing the whole, oh, my God, this is so ugly. Haney's trying to punch with his free hand. Gamboa is making this fight ugly. The ref is giving another warning, but we need a point taken or something. Yes, nice hook by Haney. Nice. Gamboa is tying up again. Haney is trying to fight while Gamboa is tying up. This is terrible. Big straight right hand by Haney up top. He's taking a lot of shots this round, though. This is definitely Haney's best round. And this round is closing. All right, that's 8 rounds done. All Haney rounds, no knockdowns. Yes, if you guys are just checking in, no knockdowns. All 8 rounds go to Haney so far. But it's not a good fight right now. I mean, Haney's trying to get it going. But right now, Gamboa is doing a lot of tying up. He's turning it into an ugly fight. The ref is too involved in this fight right now. The DAZN commentary, terrible. I have the volume down. I could barely hear. I have it a little bit up. I wish I could turn the commentary off and just hear the punches. You know, I wish we can have a mute commentary option on these. Yeah, Gamboa is pretty much just trying to survive, just like you said, Corrales. Yeah, people are saying the fight is boring. It's not an impressive fight. All right, we are in round 9. Round 9, y'all. All 8 rounds go to Devin Haney. You guys are hanging out. Get those likes up while you guys are chilling. If you guys are feeling the commentary so far, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. All right. Couple jabs landing by Haney, but nothing yet. 30 seconds into the 9th round. Haney lands a right hand straight right to the body. Counters with a jab. Gamboa steps in, shoots a right hand to the body, but he looks like he's not really trying to fight. He's just trying to survive. Another tie up. Haney's trying to push him off him. Rep breaks him up. Gamboa lands a nice little hook to the body. Jab to the jab up top by Haney. Pops up Gamboa's head back. Come on, guys. Halfway through the 9th round. Not much going on this round. Slow round so far. Haney lands a jab up top again. Oh, they're tied up, man. Come on, man. Let's get a fight, man. Let's go. We got a minute left. A little over a minute left in the 9th round. Haney steps in, lands a jab. Tied up again. Gamboa is holding on, and he's holding on for dear life. He does not want to engage with Haney at all. He's just in there to hold on. He's just trying to go 12 rounds. I hope Gamboa retires after this fight. I don't want to see him fighting like this no more. This is ridiculous. Oh, Haney is winging in shots. Come on, man. Come on, Devin Haney. Let's go. Let's get this guy out of here. We got to get him out of here. Guys, they both trade shots. I'm not saying anything because nothing is happening. Literally. Round over. Nothing is happening. Haney has won every round. Gamboa is 9 rounds is it. But this is not an impressive performance, man. And I like him. I'm trying to ride with him here, but this is not a good performance, you know? Nah. You got to get Gamboa out of here. Not impressive at all. No. I want to get into this, man. I want to see something. This looks like it's going to 12 rounds. It looks like it's just going to be a 12-round shutout. All right, we are going into the 10th round now. Let's go. Jab to the body landed by Haney. Another jab up top landed. Gamboa is just stalking, waiting to clinch again. Another jab to the body by Haney. Another warning from the ref. Another holding warning. You got to give a harsh warning, man. Take a point or something. Make Gamboa stop. They both trade jabs, but Haney's land. Haney's another jab to the body. That's cool. All right. Get the jab in to set it up, but Let's get something following up that jab, man. Let's do some feints, Devin Haney. Let's do something. Like, get him to open up that guard, you know? Gamboa is not gonna, he's not gonna lead. Like, Gamboa steps in, Haney counters with a check left hook. Steps in and lands another left hook. But Gamboa, you gotta bring the fight to him. Haney is fighting as if he's waiting to just counter, and it's not going to work out that way because Gamboa will stand there and look at you and not throw anything. He's not looking to fight here. Gamboa looks extremely tired. He looks out of shape. He looks old. Haney got to bring the fight to him. Nice overhand right by Haney. This is what I'm talking about. Haney, bring the fight to him. Walk him down. Beat him up. All right, he's throwing nice uppercut. All right, but it was blocked by Gamboa. But let's go. We got a minute left in the 10th round. Bring the fight to Gamboa. What are you waiting for? Haney lands a body shot in there. Come on, let's go. They tied up again. 30 seconds left in the 10th round, y'all. Oh, man. Devin steps in, throws a little combination, slips a shot, counters to the body. Nice, clean shot landed, but all right, we're finishing up on the 10th round, y'all. They're tying up again, wrestling around. 10th round done. 2 more rounds to go. Thank God. Oh, my God. Oh, bring the pandemic back. No, I'm joking. This is a terrible fight, y'all. Oh. Yo, my man, Charles, man. Again, thank you for the donation. Thank you for all of the donations you've given me this month. I don't know how many times to thank you, man. But yo, this is not a good fight, man. This fight is no good. No bueno. No bueno. I don't know what else to do. You know, I'm trying to do my best to give you guys good commentary, but these guys are really not throwing their hands, man. You know, Haney has his moments, but let's go. We're in the 11th round. He needs to attack this dude. All right. Haney throws a combination, but mostly blocked by Gamboa. They both trade jabs. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Let's get this fight. Give us 2 good rounds at least. Come on. Gamboa throws a combination blocked by Haney, but Gamboa sneaks a jab in there. Gamboa, nice counter right hand to the body. Nice combination by Gamboa. He's throwing a little bit. Haney's like stepping in a little closer, just stalking him. But we need to see some punches thrown here, man. Haney stuck an uppercut in there, and now they're wrestling again. Come on, guys, get it together, man. Let's go. Let's go. Devin Haney shoots a right hand over the top, but misses. They're both tied up again. Tied up, man. Break them up, ref. They're holding. Let's go. Come on. We can't keep getting 10, 15 seconds worth of holding. Haney lead, left hook, blocked by Gamboa. They're both tied up again. Haney is fighting while they're tied up. It's just more wrestling. Ref is timing it, and I think he's going to take a point from Gamboa. He's taking a point away from him in the 11th round. Finally, I mean, he only did it the entire fight. He took a round away. I don't think Gamboa cares at this point. I think Gamboa is just trying to survive. He doesn't care. Oh, right hand landed by Haney. Real big right hand landed, but it doesn't phase Gamboa. Gamboa. Haney did sneak a little uppercut in there, right? But it wasn't a powerful one. Gamboa hasn't been hurt all fight long. I mean, Haney did land some clean shots in there, some big shots. But just to let you guys know, there was no point in this fight where Gamboa was hurt. You know, it was like Haney lands in a short right hand, but Haney hasn't hurt him at all. Haney steps in and goes to the body. I've been waiting for that all fight. You know? All right, 11th round is about to end. Oh man, this is brutal. This is torture right now watching this. Oh my God. All right. One more round to go. Thank God. Gamboa is clearly outboxing Haney. Yo, you guys trolling stop trolling the people in the comments, man. This is terrible. Yeah, it is a terrible fight, man. And I love Haney, but this is not a good look for him, man. Shout out to Charles Edward Cheese and anyone that donated to the channel today, man. If you're new, hit that like button. If you're just joining us, just know that Devin Haney, they're going into the final round, and Devin Haney has won every single round, but it hasn't been a good fight. It hasn't been competitive, but Devin has been fighting a very, very safe fight. Not a lot of action, a lot of holding. The referee took a point from Gamboa for holding. It's just nothing good. Gamboa has never been hurt or down in this fight. And we are in the 12th round now. Let's see what happens. Let's see if Haney can get a late stoppage like, oh, Gamboa slips. Center of the ring. It's a little wet. All right, I could see it. A lot of sweat there. He's up, and they're going. Let's see if Haney can get a late stoppage or something. I don't think it's going to happen, man. The way this fight is going, Haney lands 2 hooks, 3 hooks. All right. Big hooks. All right. But Gamboa is tying up. Haney's stepping in. All right. Banging now. He's banging. He's stepping in. Landed a body shot. Landed a short right hand up top. Lands an uppercut. He's banging. He's landing some big shots now. Gamboa is trying to hold on to him. Haney is trying to fight on the inside. It is a phone booth fight. Gamboa is throwing. He has no power, no energy left. He is just trying to hold on in there. He is wobbling around all. He is hurt. Gamboa needs to, Haney needs to clean. Yo, Haney needs to go at him right now. Haney shoots a right hand to the body and follows up with a left hook up top. Lands. He needs to go at Gamboa. Haney is looking at the ref. Why are you letting this guy hold me? Fight, man. Oh, this is the worst fight. Oh, now I wish we saw Gary Russell instead of this. More tying up, y'all, by Gamboa. Gamboa is looking to survive. We have just over a minute left in the final round. Let's go. Haney, let's go. Destroy him. Get him out of here. Come on, man. Oh, right hand, left hand up top. Gamboa is still coming forward. Haney just can't hurt him. He can't hurt him. Gamboa is sticking it out. 50 seconds left in the 12th round. Get him out of there. Oh, my God. Jesus, man. Oh, this is so frustrating. Come on, Devin, let's go. Haney actually looks tired, to be honest with you. He looks tired as well. I'm just not realizing now that he's not doing anything. You got 15 seconds left in the fight, y'all. All right, come on. All right, this fight is over. All right. uh so uh Haney wins the fight every round. 12-0 shutout. Haney gets the win, but definitely doesn't impress. You know? Not impressed, man. Not impressed, man. Gamboa survived the entire fight. That was not a good performance, man. I was actually more impressed with Tank's performance. And it's not even because of the knockout in the 12th round. I am saying at least Tank gave us a good pounding of Gamboa for at least 6 rounds. You know? And got a couple of knockdowns in it. This was not a good performance, man. Because Gamboa didn't give us anything in this fight. And when a guy's not give you anything, you're supposed to take him out, man. As much as Gamboa has went down in his career, he should at least have gotten hurt at some point in this fight. You know? 38 years old, went to distance. Yes. And Gamboa, like I said earlier, if you guys are just coming in, I told you guys earlier, Gamboa's legs are no good. They're no bueno. They're not good at all. Gamboa was in worse shape this fight. He looks fat. You're supposed to destroy like that. Listen, he won the fight and he won every round. Absolutely. But you don't, coming off Lopez's win, coming off Tank's win, you don't perform like that. You're supposed to do damage when you're fighting Gamboa. You know? Yeah, I don't think Devin Haney has that power. But this was his first fight. Listen, the one thing I'll say is this. In his defense, he's coming off a long layoff. He had surgery. I guess he won every round. So it's not like he was losing at any point. But that's all I could really to do to defend. I'm trying my best to try to defend this dude, but this was just not a good performance. You know? And people are out here calling him the real champ. That's the real champ. I'm not co-signing that, but a lot of people are. 118, 109. Yeah, I thought 120, 107 was the only way to score this fight. 120, 107 is all we got. We got Haney winning every round and a point taken from Gamboa. I don't know who went between Ryan and Devin Haney because I can still see Haney winning on points, you know, but I can see Ryan possibly hurting Haney. But I have seen Ryan have bad performances too. So let's not get crazy. But as far as Teofimo Lopez and Tank Davis, I definitely see them beating him. The two of those guys. Gamboa got robbed bad. Oh man. Oh man, that was what a rough night, man. What a rough night, man. The heavyweight fights were good though. The you know what? The undercard fights weren't bad. We got some good knockouts. The heavyweight fights were good. No, Luis Ortiz was a disaster. I mean, Luis Ortiz thing was a mess, but outside of that, hey, you know what? The two main events were the worst fights of tonight on Fox and on DAZN. These were the two worst fights of the night. Yeah, I don't think. But this is, you see, since we're just kicking it now, we just hanging out, guys. We're hanging out. It's not even late. It's 11:20. Is he the real champion? Is he the real champion? Is he the real WBC champion? I don't like franchise. I don't like it. But let's not take away what Lomachenko did to win that belt, and let's not take away what Teofimo Lopez did to win that belt. Like, dude, I stop calling him the real champion. He's not the real champion. He's not the real champion. We gotta end that. That's dead. Can we at least end it now? Teofimo Lopez, what he did to Comey and Lomachenko, if Teofimo Lopez was in there with Gamboa tonight, how many rounds would have went? How many rounds would have that fight went if they fought right now? Teofimo Lopez against Gamboa right now. How many rounds? And I like that's the problem. This is what fanboys do. Fanboys make you. I like Devin Haney, but we got to be realistic here. Fanboys make you dislike a fighter, and that I hate that because I think everybody would agree that Devin Haney is a good fighter. He's a good fighter. There's a lot of potential there, but fanboys go crazy and they start, they start calling him the next Floyd. They start doing, you know what I'm saying? Fanboys do it. They do it. He's the real champion. You know, that belt belongs to him. Lomachenko was ducking him. Now Teofimo Lopez is ducking him. Like, chill. Y'all gotta chill out. Chill out with all that stuff. Because if he goes in there and gets knocked out, it's gonna be like, what was all the fuss for? You know, like, let's be real. He's a good fighter. And I'm not just completely canceling him. Dude won every round. But y'all gotta chill with the y'all hated it when Lomachenko was getting compared to the all-time greats very quickly. Right? Y'all didn't like it. But Haney comes in and everybody's comparing him to Floyd Mayweather. I mean, I know he looks like him, but the people are saying that he's like a young Floyd. Money Mayweather was, I mean, Pretty Boy Floyd was a beast. You know, don't hate the fighter, just hate the fanboys. But Haney, he's just not there yet. I want to see more from him. And I want to see more from Ryan too. I want to see more from both. But to me, Teofimo Lopez is proven. Tank, I want to see more from him, but he's a lot more proven than him and Ryan. You know what I'm saying? He's a lot more proven than those two. So Tank is in a different space and Teal's in a different space than Ryan and Haney. Now, I know they sparred and stuff. I think they had a sparring session recently. I mean, that's cool. We didn't see that. I don't know what happened in that sparring, but I'm talking about right now in the ring. All those other guys have done different things. They shouldn't be compared, you know? I didn't even want Haney to fight. You know what? I didn't even want Haney to fight. What's his face? Gary Russell. I didn't even want to fight. I thought Gary was too small, but I mean, if Haney's power, he don't have power like that. If his power ain't sitting down like if it's not like that big, I could have seen the fight tonight. We would have had a better fight. Gary Russell would have did better than that. And I'm not quite sure if Haney would knock out Gary Russell. Because Gamboa, this is the key thing about this whole fight. Gamboa looked horrible. He looked terrible in this fight. Anybody would have beat Gamboa tonight. Anybody would have beat Gamboa. From 130, I would go down to 126. Fighters would have beaten Gamboa tonight. Gamboa was eating Haney's punches like Scooby Stacks. Yeah, man. Very disappointing, man. I don't know. We didn't learn much here. Um, hopefully Haney gets the next one, but people said if Tio don't fight him next, it's a duck. What did I say to y'all? I said, if Tio goes on to fight Tank, Ryan, Lomachenko rematch, Josh Taylor, Regis Prograis, Mikey Garcia, if he goes to fight one of those guys, and I said this before the fight, you guys were here earlier. I said if he fights any of those guys, he's well within his rights to go fight one of those guys. If he just says, nah, I'm not fighting you off this performance, he's well within the rights. Are you going to argue that? If you're still trying to argue that, I don't want to hear it at this point. You're just crazy at this point. And I know styles make fight and everything. Styles make fights. I get it. But Tio would have retired this dude tonight. He would have retired him. I was seeing you guys putting 3-4 rounds. Now, Tio would have knocked him out within 2. 2 the longest. 3 is stretching it to me. And look, Devin Haney, how sharp was he? Was he sharper than Tio? All right. He's fast, but I don't know. I think Tio is just, I don't know, man. He looks stronger. He looks sharper. Those punches, you hurt them. Like, you don't, like, it was just, it looks like they look like 2 completely different levels. Now, let's revisit Haney's last fight. The one that he didn't look so good in. Was it because he didn't look so good, or maybe he's a little overrated? Because we were just saying this. Oh, what was I saying? That guy Haney fought, he was better. He was better than I thought he was. We never heard of him. He was undefeated, unknown fighter, Puerto Rican fighter. Gives Haney some trouble, And I'm saying, you know what? That guy was better than what we all expected. But now I'm looking at it and I'm like, maybe it was just Haney. Maybe he's just not that good. Yo, Devin, chill. He's not a bum. You taking it too far. He's not a bum, but all that WBC talk gotta stop. And all that Teofimo Lopez ducking, Lomachenko ducking. Lomachenko would have beaten him tonight. I'm sorry. And I told you guys that before. So it's not no hate. You know? Anyway. Fight's over. Card is done. Thank you for everyone that supported tonight. Thank you anyone that donated tonight. I apologize earlier for cutting off the card, earlier halfway through. So I wasn't able to cover the heavyweight fights. Some of them, missed a couple fights in there. But I will give a thorough review tomorrow. So be on the lookout. If you guys are new, make sure you subscribe to the channel for future videos, future commentary. Definitely, I'm here almost every weekend, even when we get fights during the week. I try to do as much commentary as I can, but I will give you thorough reviews for all of the fights tomorrow. And yeah, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button on your way out. It's still not too late. I hope everyone have a good night. But we have a lot to talk about tomorrow, man. We got a lot to discuss about this 135 thing. All right? Peace.